I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Nelson Mandela said, "There is no passion to be found in playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living." Think about your experiences in school. Apply to college, picking your major, deciding what you want to do with your life. People will often tell you to make sure you have something to fall back on. But I never understood that. If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back on anything. I want to fall forward. At least this way, I will see what I'm going to hit. Without consistency, you will never finish. So do what you feel passionate about. Take chances. Don't be afraid to fail. There's an old IQ test with 9 dots. You had to draw 5 lines without lifting the pencil. The only way to do it was to go outside the box. So don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big, to dream big. But remember, dreams without goals are just dreams. You can either live your dreams or live your fears. And most people are living their fears. So I want to ask you, what are your fears? What are you afraid of? We all have fears. We all have something holding us back. The reason most people don't live up to their potential is fear. When you face your fears, it's not as bad as you think. We've all confronted fears, done uncomfortable things, and survived. To get the life you want, you have to expand yourself. Take yourself out of your comfort zone. Do not live in your bubble. You've come too far to quit now. You've invested too much. You've lost too much. Get a reward for your pain. Don't cry about it. Don't worry about it. Get a reward for it. I'm constantly trying to find my new 100%, even though life, age, and sickness get at you. Friends of mine have lost legs, arms, and more, and they ask, what do I do now? My answer, find a new norm. You may not be able to do some things you used to, but what can you do now with what you have? That's your new 100%. Think of life as a cookie jar filled with every success and failure. When life gets hard, reach in and remember your strength. Remember the times you overcame. Remind yourself of how badass you really are. That's the cookie jar. Measuring yourself by numbers, how much money you have, how much you own, leads to unhappiness. Albert Einstein said it best. Not everything that can be counted counts, and not everything that counts can be counted. There's no cap on success. You can achieve what you're called to do, regardless of how many others exist in the same space. We often live with a monkey mind, restless, jumping from branch to branch, always chasing more, dissatisfied, overthinking. The goal is to develop a monk mind, calm, composed, focused, and aware. That transformation takes intentional effort. For those in scarcity, struggling to pay bills, provide for children, or manage stress, finding abundance or purpose can feel impossible. Start by finding meaning in what you do. You don't need to start a side hustle or become an entrepreneur overnight. Stop, press pause, and ask, what am I living for right now? Maybe you're living for your child. Maybe you're working to put food on the table. That is meaningful, and it deserves celebration. Find meaning, even in pain or loss. Recently, I lost a mentor who was very important to me. It hurt, but I can find meaning by listing every lesson they taught me and committing to live by those lessons. If you're going through tough times, don't chase positivity or happiness. Look for meaning. Live your experience fully and create a commitment to use that meaning moving forward. Maybe you're not great tomorrow or next week, but you can use this meaning to serve others, to do what you love, to be great to your friends and family. Leadership is a skill you can develop. Some people are born with a tendency to lead, just like some are gifted in music or art. I grew up in a home and environment of leadership. My father, now 98, was an incredible leader, working full-time until recently. I also had mentors like John Wooden, who taught me how to get back up after failure. Leadership is caught, practiced, and refined. At a young age, I practiced it, and over time, I realized everything rises and falls on leadership. That realization pushed me to intentionally develop my leadership skills. You can do the same. Take control of your life. Embrace your fears. Expand your comfort zone. Find meaning in your struggles and commit to growth. You've come too far to quit now. Do you enjoy this motivational fire? Kindly give us a like and comment below on what you have learned from this motivation. Also, Subscribe to our channel to encourage us to bring you more motivating videos. See you in the next video.